Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Keith Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about quarterback, talk about a game-breaking... Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from L.A. Starting from the 5. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 3 now. Running for the first time with a man out of Florida State. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. Back to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. He has the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. The Rams and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll cobble together a yard there. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. They bring the pressure. Down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Burrow from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. Hits the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams get it down to a single point. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He puts some power on a deep one. That's cut at the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys have taken the 1st quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And his guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Burrow to the air now. That's Thomas, he's got it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
First down, Burrow to throw. Got him in, it's Thomas. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Give now to the running back. This is ahead for about 5. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Looking to throw, Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Burrow. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, You just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Badgley able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. On 1st down, they'll run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Brought in right side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 8. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Has it in close. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. They'll try and punch it in. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys drive their lead to 11.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 36. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Rams are set to punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
The 32-yard line.
From the 32. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll run here from the gun. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's a short gain of 1. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams pushing for a score before the break. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Burrow. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
They'll throw it again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
A 25-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Hill now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got a man left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They'll run here on first down. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and it sets up first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They'll throw on first. Hits his running back. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys lead by 15 now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. On first down, here's Burrow. Taken in by Smith. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 1. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. First down, Burrow to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They are throwing it again. Hits him on the in route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. He'll throw it yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing from the gun here. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Oh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. The Rams are set to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So at halftime, a 15-point game. Some adjustments they've got to make during the break. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And as you see, they were winners earlier this afternoon. Tajay Spears, a touchdown run in the victory. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. A field goal, the difference. 17-14, the final. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet.
With the honors.
I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give him a 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down. Short side option here. He's running left. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. Cut out left. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll try and throw it here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys grow the lead now to 22 points.
Rams 13.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Back out runs their offense. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Design bootleg here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the Rams' 37-yard line.
From the 37. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Aubrey good on the point after. And his guys continue piling on to this lead.
Rams 13.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit. We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing it again here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Right up the gut. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Chased out to, and he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter with him picking himself up after that sack. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's their ball to start the fourth, and with that type of lead, whew, this game isn't far from over. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Gay's kick is good, and the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, Burrow finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Buys top, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Complete out to the right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Along the outside, he crosses midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up, and they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 32, hits his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
And the Toronto first down.
He'll look to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Looking for a throw here. He's got a man left. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still 2nd down.
Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another 2nd and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! These guys throwing 6 more on the blowout. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Out come the Rams on offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. First down, Burrow to throw. He's behind Smith. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 25-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Taken in by Smith. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams trying to do some window dressing. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Burrow from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Running back, motioning right. Another try following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Burrow back to throw. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams cut into the lead by another point. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
He's with pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Brock. What has been an incredible stretch of games for them. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.